I am Diana and I am so glad that you are here. Welcome or welcome back. So I do have some sweaters to show you. I got two sweaters made. The one for Mateo, the one for Maddie, because you know I had to make one for Bubby if I'm making one for her. And so I made them a little bit similar, but one's for a boy and he's a rough and tumble kind of boy, so we needed something a little more easygoing kind of thing. And then I have a thing to get to with you guys for you to help me once again. And let me just tell you, thank you all so much for all of your comments on what I should do. I think you're absolutely right. I think that I did just want the darker green, and I was trying to talk myself into the brighter green, and I am definitely going with the darker. And I love the idea of a Christmas sweater with the red and the brighter green for Maddie and stuff. You guys are so great. You have the best ideas. Okay, let's get into this. So here is the first sweater. Is this so cute? And let me tell you, this thing worked up so fast. It's like all half double crochets. There's no like ribbing. I had to think of what it was. You don't have to do a lot of well, you do a lot of ribbing, but not around the bottom, not on the arms. And honestly, this ribbing for this whole part was the thing that took the longest. And you really are just, because if you see how wide it is, how many stitches that you're doing over and over and over in the back loop only, and it's got to go all the way up and around. And so yeah, that was definitely what took the longest. And then I had the buttons in my button box, so yeah, this worked up so fast. I think I did the whole rest of the sweater in like a day. And then it takes me so long to do things like this because it's just not fun. It's just like you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it's just not very exciting. But then you just do a chain, and then you just hook it so that it can hook around your little buttons, and you just sew it right in there. And I think it's so cute. But the whole thing with me doing this one for him was because I had picked a comfy cozy cardigan for her, something that was gonna be oversized. So I did make this slightly a little bigger, and not only that, but I made it bigger than what the pattern called for. I made it longer because the pattern has it just kind of at like waist length, and I wanted it to be a little longer for a little more coziness. But so we have the same kind of collar, and of course we had to have pockets. Same kind of collar, but and just the rest, which I think is so cute. It's just a comfy, cozy little cardigan, nothing like super fancy, but I'm so excited for this. And this one took me a little bit more time, but it was like all pieces. So the sleeves are separated out, and let me show you really quick because I hope you can see right here how it has that little notch in there. So you end up doing a little bit of an increase at the top of the sleeve, so that when you put it together, it's like you're squaring it all off. So that was interesting. And then you do each of the front panels, the back panel, the sleeves, all separated. Then you put them all together, and then you put the you put the collar. I mean, I guess technically it's a collar. Then you do the collar while all the rest is on. So there's Maddie's little comfy cozy cardigan. So that's two. This is that the yarn that I got from Mary Maxim, and for some reason it's funny because like this one is so much softer than this, and I'm sure it's the stitch. So it just goes to show you how much a stitch can impact that. Now, here's my big thing. Recently my son came out to visit, and we went up to Seal Beach and went into a little shop, and I have a much greater appreciation for sweaters now. One, because I know how long it takes now. I understand like the knitted ones they can do on a machine and stuff like that, but also yarn. Like I have learned the value of yarn. And so I found this sweater, and at first I'm like, I'm not paying that. And then I was like, but I kind of really like it. And it's just a sweater, but I like how the ends of the sleeves don't really taper, right? There's no cuff on them. There's no bottom on it. It's just really simple. And so I wore it, and it's the most comfortable thing ever. And so I was like, I'm gonna figure out how to make this sweater. Now, I can't knit. We know Diana doesn't do well with knitting right now, and so I have to figure out how to make this crochet as opposed to knitting. And so the first thing I did though, because like I said, I know the value of a yarn, and this is like a cotton, let me tell you what the blend is. Cotton, viscose, acrylic, polyester, and nylon. And so I was like, okay, so cotton, viscose, I need to look for somewhat of a blend. Now, don't go like Googling cotton blend yarns, because you're gonna get so many things. So I put it down to like cotton viscose, and I found a yarn from Knit Picks, but it was not viscose. It is, let me tell you, modal. Now, I had not heard of this before, so I looked it up. It's very similar. It's a little more sturdy. So this is just a straight cotton and modal blend. 60% Pima cotton, 40% modal. It's really, really soft, and I really liked this variegated with the lavender and the deep blue. I was trying to go for something I don't normally do, because I'm drawn to like reds, cream, white, black, pinks, that kind of stuff, burgundy. And so I was trying to find something that I don't normally do. And so I found this, and I bought 8 of these because I was like, oh, I'll find a pattern for a sweater. And so what do I do? But I was like, well, I don't have enough projects to do, so maybe I should just teach myself a new skill, and I'll finally do Tunisian crochet. I am so glad that I have you guys here to like call me out on my stuff and to keep me in line, because as I was working on that last night, I was like, you know, if I were to put this out there, people are gonna be like, Diana, now is not the time to learn a new skill. You have more things to worry about, which is true. And I also didn't particularly like the way it was going, so I took out the 3 rows that I had finally completed and decided that I will just find something else, some other pattern. So that's what I'm in search of. However, you know, sometimes we have to just face reality. And you see how it has like all these decreases? I didn't even like doing this trying to make a knitted hat, like, well, I guess not knitted, it's stocking hat, right? And I found a different way to do that. So I really don't think I'm gonna do that in making a sweater. So I need to figure out, do I like just the idea of this, the general shape of this, the feel of it, the relax of it? Do I come up with my own pattern? Do I keep looking and see if I can find something? Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do, but you know you gotta do it fast, because you know I don't wait around a whole lot. That's the advice. I don't wait to start a project, but then I just leave my projects all waiting for me. So that's where we are. I did get 2 sweaters done. I do have the yarn for my sweater. I want something similar to this. And then I am going to work on the leaves on the fall blankets, so I can actually have that for fall. To be really honest, I think that the Halloween one is kind of go to the side for a bit, and I'll work on the Christmas one, and then I'll come back to the Halloween one so I have it for next year, because I'm just being a little realistic. I have too many other things. There's no way. Not that there's no way. I more than likely will not get it completed in time for Halloween. So that's where we are. But please, any suggestions for a pattern on what to do for this, for a sweater like this? Because to be honest, I am in love. This is like, it's so comfortable and it looks so nice. Like, I wear it to work and everybody loves it. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I don't know why I'm like hyping up this sweater, that it's not like I'm selling it. I'm just trying to make one like it. So that's where I am. Any help and suggestions, I really appreciate you guys, and I cannot even tell you how much I appreciate how much you guys being here means to me, and all of your comments and your help. And I hope you all just have the best rest of your week, and I will see you all next time. Bye.